Hello everyone, magandang buhay sa lahat. Welcome na welcome po kayo dito sa aking Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. Sa video na ito, I'm going to discuss how to solve problems involving volume of cone and sphere. So when you say word problems, the given question is in a word problems. So how are we going to solve word problems about cone and word problems about sphere? I'm going to illustrate and present to you the step-by-step computation. Okay, let's start for problem number 1. During a family event, coconut water is served in a conical cups with radius of 3 inches and a height of 7 inches. Find the volume of the conical cup. Okay, so this word problem is all about volume of cone. So meron po tayong term na nabanggit sa problem, this all about conical cups. So, ibig sabihin, yung figure na isosolve natin, yung kanyang volume ay in cone cups. Okay. So para mas lalo nating maintindihan yung problem, we need to present this problem in a figure. So ito po yung figure ng cone. And from the given problem, indicate natin yung kanyang given facts. Okay? So ano ba yung given facts from the problem? Okay, we have here radius of 3 inches. Okay, guhitan ko. The radius of the conical cup is 3 inches and the height is 7 inches. So here, sa cone, nakalagay po dito, arrow. So 3 inches is the measurement of the radius and 7 inches, this one, ay in the measurement is 7 inches. Now, the question asks for the volume of the conical cup. So, ito yung ating cup. Paano natin hahanapin yung volume ng cup na ito? Okay, so the general formula in finding the volume of a cone is this one. Volume is equal to 1/3 times pi times radius squared times height. Okay. So, dalawa po yung given na variable here, r and h. At yung r, ito nga po yung radius ng cup or ng conical cup. At yung h naman, ito po yung height ng conical cup. So, all you have to do to solve is we're going to substitute the given. Okay? So, we have here, volume is equal to, copy, 1/3, and then pi. So, the radius of the conical cup is this one, 3 inches. Okay, so 3 inches and then may square yung r kaya 3 inches square times height. The height of the conical cup is 7 inches so times 7 inches. So how are we going to simplify this equation after na ma-substitute po natin? So ang first na simplify po natin ay ito pong 3 inches square. Okay, so we have here, this will become volume is equal to 1/3 and then pi. So 3 inches square, that means 3 inches times 3 inches. Okay? So yung number 3 times 3 is 9 at yung inches, so 2 inches kaya is inches square po siya. Okay? And then times bring down 7 inches. So next, after po nating ma-simplify itong square, ay i-multiply na po natin ito. So pwede na pong i-multiply 7 inches square times 7 inches. So what is 7 times 9 or 9 times 7? That is equal to 63. And then yung inches, so 2 inches yung nandito. Yung ito po ay isa. Pag pinagsama natin itong 2 at isa, magiging 3 inches na po yan. So that is cubic inch. Okay? So what's next after this step? So ang next po dito, i-multiply po natin itong 1 times pi times 63. So pwede munang i-multiply natin itong 1 times 63. Okay? So this will become 63 and then yung pi and then yung denominator na 3 over 3 and then yung unit cubic inch po tayo dito. Okay. So here, you cannot divide. Can you divide 63 by 3? So pwede pong i-divide. So pag pwedeng i-divide, kailangan pong i-divide din po natin. Okay, so next step, divide. 63 divided by 3 is equal to 21 and then yung pi, so here and then yung unit cubic inch. So here, pwede na pong maging sagot itong volume ng cone na ito. Volume is equal to 21 pi cubic inch. Pero kapag hinahanap ng problem yung decimal form, ay ide-decimal po natin. So again, ano na nga po yung value ng pi? So ang value ng pi po dyan ay 3.1416. Okay, so here, 21 times pi. Pi is 3.1416. And the product, that is equal to 65.97. Kapag po mano-mano, so 21, multiply mo sa 3.1416. Pero pag gumagamit naman po kayo ng calculator, ay ang pe-press lang po ninyo ay i-press nyo po yung 21 and then press pi and then press equal sign. Yun lang po. And then ilalabas po ng calculator ito pong decimal form 65.97. And then don't forget the unit cubic inches. So pwede pong maging sagot ito pong pi form at decimal form para po sa volume ng cone. Okay? So to answer the question from the problem, this is our answer. The volume of the conical cup is 21 pi cubic inch or 65.97 cubic inch. Okay, so how about this problem number 2? For a family event, decorative spherical lanterns are hung along the streets. Each lantern has a diameter of 18 centimeter. If the family uses 50 lanterns, what is the total volume of the lanterns? Okay. So, for problem number 2, this is all about problems involving sphere. So, yung figure o yung object na ginamit po sa problem ay in a spherical form. So, ito po ay spherical lantern. So, bilugan ko po yung term para sa sphere. Spherical lanterns, meaning to say, sphere po yung figure. So, let us draw the problem. Drawing po natin kung ano pong sinasabi ng problem. So, this is spherical lantern. And then, ilagay po natin yung kanyang measurement. Okay, so the given facts. Nakalagay po dito, each lantern has a diameter of 18 centimeter. So, diameter of the lantern or the spherical lantern is 18 centimeter. Ang kailangan lang natin sa pag-solve ng volume ng sphere ay yung kanyang radius. So, we all know that a diameter is a hole dito po sa ating sphere, yung isang diretso po. Pero pag kalahati lang, then that is the radius. So, therefore, what is the radius of this sphere if the diameter is 18 centimeter? So, hatiin lang po natin itong 18 centimeter. So, 18 divided by 2, that is equal to 9. So, the radius of the sphere is 9 centimeter. Okay? So, next po ay, if the family uses 50 lanterns, what is the total volume of the lanterns? Okay, yung isang lantern ay 9 cm yung kanyang radius. Again, ang diameter po niya ay 18 cm kaya kapag kinuha po natin yung kanyang radius ay 9 cm. So, ang gagawin po natin, isosolve po natin yung measurement ng volume ng isang lantern or spherical lantern. And then, i-multiply po natin sa 50 para makuha po natin yung total volume of the lanterns. Okay. So, try po natin isolve yung volume ng one lantern na ito. Okay. And this is the formula. Volume is equal to 4 over 3 times pi times r squared. All you have to do to solve for the volume is substitute the given radius. So, ang radius po ay 9 cm. Ilalagay lang po natin dito, substitute po natin sa radius dito. Okay, so this become volume is equal to 4 over 3 times pi times the radius of the spherical lantern is 9 cm. Kaya 9 cm and then cube po siya, kaya raised to the third power here. Okay, so you need to simplify this 9 cm cube first. So this will become, what is 9 cm cube? You are going to multiply 9 by itself 3 times. So 9 times 9 is 81. And 81 times 9, that is equal to 729. At ito naman pong cm, since 3 po yung outside exponent, so this will become cubic cm na po siya. Okay? So, what's next? You're going to multiply 4 times pi times 729. Okay, so here, pwede pong multiply muna itong 4 times 729. So, this will become 4 times 729 is equal to 2,916. And then, indicate natin yung pi. And then, divide by the denominator 3. and then yung unit po natin, cubic centimeter. Okay. So, if you can divide 2,916 divided by 3, pwede pong isimplify. Okay? So, here, pwede pong i-divide yung 2,916 by 3. That is equal to 972, and then indicate mo yung pi and then yung unit cubic cm. Ito po ay pwede na pong maging sagot na volume ng isang sphere na ito or spherical lantern. Okay? Pwede pong in pi form. Pero pwede na rin naman pong in decimal form. So pag i-decimal po natin, ganito po. So 972 times the value of pi is 3.1416. Okay, if you are going to multiply, that will become the volume is 3,053.63 and then unit cubic centimeter. Okay, so yung isang lantern ay, ang volume po niya ay 972 pi cubic cm or in decimal, 3,053.63 cubic centimeter. Okay, so lagay po natin sa taas and we are going to solve. I-multiply po natin sa 50 yung volume ng isang lantern para makuha po natin yung total volume of the lantern. Okay, so itask ko po dito. So here, VT, that means total volume is equal to 972 pi, ito po yan, cubic cm. Hindi ko po muna in-indicate yung kanyang unit, mamaya indicate na po lang po natin. Okay? Then times 50 natin kasi 50 lanterns po lahat. Yung lanterns. Okay? So if you're going to multiply, this will become 972 times 50 is equal to 48,600 then pi cubic cm. So ito pwede na po in pi form. How about in decimal form? Again, multiply po natin sa 3.1416. Okay? Yung 48,600. So the product will become 152,681.76 and then unit cubic centimeter. Okay, so here, pwede pong dalawa ang maging sagot natin. Pwede pong in pi form or pwede pong in decimal form. Okay? So to answer the question from the problem, so this is our answer. The total volume of the lanterns is 152,681.76 cubic centimeter. So yung nilagay ko po dito ay decimal form, pwede naman pong ilagay nyo ay pi form. Okay? Okay, for problem number 3. At a beach, participants in a sand castle contest are building cone-shaped towers. Each tower has a radius of 2 feet and a height of 5 feet. If a team builds 10 towers, what is the total volume of sand used? Okay. So ito pong problem na ito is all about volume of cone. Kasi nakalagay po dito sa ating problem, cone-shaped towers. So, ang key term po natin dito ay cone-shaped towers. Okay. So, ito po ay problem about cone. Now, to understand the problem, we need to write it or to draw it. Okay. Or to draw the figure of this problem. So, paano po? So, ito po yung ating cone. And then, write the given facts. Okay. What are the given? So, here the given are radius of 2 feet. Okay. Guhitan po natin. Radius of 2 feet and height of 5 feet. Kaya, dito po sa ating figure, the radius of the cone is 2 feet. Okay, this one. And then the height is 5 feet. So the height of the cone again is 5 feet and the radius is 2 feet. Now, solve po natin yung volume ng isang cone and then kapag nakuha po natin yung volume ng one cone, i-multiply natin sa 10 kasi yung team daw ay nag-build ng 10 towers para makuha natin ilan po lahat yung volume ng sand na nagamit. Okay? So let's calculate first the volume of one cone-shaped towers. Okay? From the formula, V is equal to 1/3 pi times radius squared times height. Okay? So substitute the given. So this will become volume is equal to 1/3, then pi. What is the radius of the cone-shaped towers? The radius is 2 feet. So, times 2 feet square, kasi may square po yung radius, and then height, the height is 5 feet, kaya times 5 feet here. So again, simplify po natin itong 2 feet square. 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. Kaya 4 and then feet square, kaya square feet. Then bring down times 5 feet. Okay, ito lang po muna ang sinimplify po natin. 2 feet square will become 4 feet 4 square feet. Okay, next, we can multiply 4 times 5. That is equal to 20. So this become volume is equal to 1/3 times pi. 4 times 5 is 20. And then, pagsamahin po natin, square feet and then feet. Pag pinagsama, magiging cubic feet. Tatlo na pong feet yan lahat. Okay, what's next? Multiply po natin yung 1 times 20. So let's become volume is equal to 1 times 20 is 20 and then indicate pi and then yung denominator na 3 so divide by 3 and then yung unit po natin cubic feet. Okay. So here you cannot divide 20 by 3. So hindi na po pwedeng i-simplify ito. So pwede pong maging volume ito ng cone in pi form. 20 pi over 3 cubic feet. Pero pwede naman po in decimal form. So again, i-decimal po natin. So yung pi po ay 3.1416. So 20 times pi, 20 times 3.1416 divide by, the denominator here is 3, kaya divide by 3. If you are going to multiply 20 times 3.1416 and then i-divide po yung sagot sa 3, ito po yung ilalabas niya. Okay? So this become 20.94. Okay? And then indicate natin yung unit cubic feet. So again, balikan po natin ito. 20 times 3.1416 is 62.83. Okay? And then i-divide natin sa 3, magiging 20.94 and then cubic feet. So again, pwede pong yung pi form, yung sagot natin na volume, 20 pi over 3 cubic feet. Pwede naman pong decimal form, 20.94 cubic feet. Okay. So, ilagay po natin sa taas. Ito po yung volume. The volume of one tower is 20 pi over 3 cubic feet, this one. Or, in decimal form, 20.94 cubic feet. Now, we're going to calculate the volume of 10 towers. Since the volume of one tower is 20 pi over 3 cubic feet, okay, this one, we are going to multiply it by 10 for the 10 towers para makuha po yung total volume. Okay, so how to do this one? How to simplify? 20 pi over 3, again, volume ng 1 tower times 10 para po sa 10 towers. So, multiply lang po natin. 20 times 10 and then pi. So 20 times 10 is 200 and then yung pi kaya 200 pi. So this become 200 pi over the denominator 3 and then indicate the unit cubic feet. So yung 200 divided by 3 cannot be divided. So pwede na po itong maging total volume in pi form. Pero kapag gusto po ninyong i-decimal form or kunin yung volume in decimal form, pwede naman po. So in decimal form, this will become 209.4 cubic feet. So paano po naging decimal form ito? So all you have to do is press in your calculator or kung wala po, compute po ninyo, multiply natin 200 times pi. So again, pi is 3.1416. So 200 times 3.1416, then yung sagot, i-divide nyo sa 3. So ang lalabas po dyan ay 209.4 cubic feet. Okay? So again, pwede pong maging sagot, pi form or decimal form. So to answer the problem or the question asked in the problem, the total volume of 10 towers is 200 pi over 3 cubic feet in pi form or 209.4 cubic feet in decimal form. For problem number 4, the size of the cultured pear is typically indicated by its diameter in millimeter. How much greater is the volume of the 9 millimeters pearl to the volume of the 6 millimeters pearl? Okay. So what this problem all about? So ano nga po ba yung tinatawag na pearl? Okay, so yung cultured pearl na tinatawag po dito, ang shape po niya ay spear. Yung mga pearl po na nakukuha natin ay pabilog, kaya spear po ito. Okay, so here, ano po yung hinahanap ng problem? How much greater? Okay, so how much greater? So you are comparing the volume of 2 per. Okay, how much greater is the volume of 9 millimeters per to the volume of the 6 millimeters per? So, i-compare po natin yung volume ng 9 millimeters per at yung volume ng 6 millimeters per. So, ang hinahanap po ng problem ay how much greater. Gaano daw po mas malaki. Okay? So, here, para maintindihan po natin yung problem, ilagay po natin into figure. I-drawing po natin. So, ito po yung mas malaking per. Okay? So, according to the problem, ang given daw po na per ay in diameter. Okay? So, guhitan ko po yung term na diameter. So, ibig sabihin, ito pong volume ng 9 millimeters per ay, o yung given po na 9 millimeters, ay iyan po ay in a form of diameter. So, ibig sabihin, para ma-solve po natin yan, kasi ang kailangan po natin sa sphere ay radius. So, hatiin po natin yung 9 millimeters into 2. Ano po? Para maging radius. So, what is 9 divided by 2? That will become 4.5. So, decimal po yung radius po ng ating first pearl. 4.5 millimeters. Okay. How about the second pearl? Okay? Or second sphere. So, ang kanyang diameter ay 6 millimeters. So, ilagay ko po dito yung mas maliit na pearl. Ito po, mas maliit po na sphere. Ang kanyang diameter naman daw po ay 6 millimeters. So, pag hinati natin yung 6 millimeters, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So, ibig sabihin, ang radius po ng second pearl po natin ay 3 millimeters. Okay. So, next, ay ikakalculate po natin yung kanilang volume. Calculate po natin yung volume ng first pearl na ito at yung volume na ito, and then susubtract po natin para ma-solve po natin yung hinahanap ng problem na how much greater. Okay, unahin po natin itong bigger pearl. Okay, 4.5 millimeters. So, ito po yung ating formula. Volume is equal to 4 over 3 pi times radius squared. Substitute po natin itong 4.5 millimeters sa radius. So, this become volume is equal to 4 over 3 times pi times the radius is 4.5. Kaya 4.5 millimeter and then cube. Okay, so what's next? Ang next po dyan ay i-multiply po natin yung 4.5 times itself 3 times. So, 4.5 times 4.5 times 4.5, that is equal to 91.125. Okay, and then unit natin millimeter cube, kaya cubic millimeter here. Okay, so what's next? You're going to multiply 4 times 91.125. Okay, so let's become, if you're going to multiply 4 times 91.125 is equal to 364.5, and then indicate pi, and then divide by the denominator 3 here, and then unit cubic millimeter. So ito, pwede na pong itong maging sagot in pi form. Pero mas maganda po kasi magko-compare po tayo ng volume, i-decimal po natin. Okay? So in decimal form, this will become volume is equal to 381.7 cubic millimeters. Okay. So again, paano po nakuha? Multiply lang po ninyo 364.5 times the value of pi, 3.1416, and then yung sagot i-divide po sa 3, ito po yung lalabas. Okay? So lagay po natin dito, the volume of the first pearl is equal to 381.7 cubic millimeters. Okay, so next po ay compute naman po natin yung volume nitong second pearl. Ang radius po niya ay 3 mm. So substitute po natin sa formula. So this will become volume is equal to 4 over 3 times pi times the radius is 3 mm. So 3 mm then cube. So this will become, simplify natin, multiply 3 by itself 3 times kasi ang exponent ay 3. So 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. And then millimeter cube kaya cubic millimeter. Okay? And then multiply 4 times 27. So let's become 4 times 27 is 108, and then pi divided by 3. And then indicate cubic millimeter. So in decimal form of this volume, this will become 113.0 cubic millimeters. So again, paano po nakuha itong 113.09? 108 times pi, yung sagot, i-divide sa 3, ito po yung lalabas. So lagay po natin dito, compare po natin. So the volume of the second purr is 113.09 cubic millimeter. Okay, now we're going to compare the volume of the two purrs. Okay, subtract lang po natin 381.7 minus 113.09. So ang lalabas po na difference ay 268.61 cubic millimeter. So, paano po natin sasagutin yung question? How much greater? So, ganito lang po yung pagsagot natin. The volume of 9 millimeter per is 268.61 cubic millimeter, this one, larger than the volume of 6 millimeter per. Okay. So, ganyan po yung pagsagot mula po dito sa question sa problem. Okay? So, kasi ang hinahanap po niya ay how much greater. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, mas malaki po itong per ng 268.61 cubic millimeter. Okay? Okay, so to end up this topic, I want you to answer this activity. Solve the problem below. Number 1. A cylindrical water tank has a radius of 4 meters and a height of 6 meters. Find the volume of the water tank. Okay. So, baka pwede pong i-post nyo yung video na ito. Try to answer the question from the problem. At kapag mayroon na po kayong sagot, baka pwede naman pong pa-share by typing it on the comment section of this video. Okay? Salamat sa panood mga anak. Nawa ay natulungan ko kayo sa inyong pag-aaral at nawa po ay natuto kayo mula po sa video na ito. Okay? Hihintayin ko po yung inyong kasagutan o yung sagot po ninyo sa atin pong activity.